Bring you team coverage of the Highland Lakes Fire. First, though, let's get you up to speed on the latest numbers. Despite battling gale force winds today, crews have made impressive progress on the fire burning northwest of Divide. Tonight, the Highland Lakes Fire is 60% contained and is holding steady at about 166 acres. Even better, those residents who had been on pre-evacuation notice were given the okay to return home tonight. As for the mandatory evacuations closer to the fire, they do still remain in place this evening. But Teller County Sheriff Jason Mikesell expressed cautious optimism this evening that evacuees in Aspen Valley, Broken Wheel, and Highland Lakes could be allowed to return home tomorrow, weather permitting. Let's bring in my co-anchor Bart Bedsole. He joins us live from the checkpoint off of County Road 51, the only road leading into the restricted area. Bart, pretty remarkable that they were able to get that kind of containment despite today's conditions.
Heather, it's unbelievable when you really think about it. When I came through Woodland Park this afternoon on the way here, they have that windmill that spins outside the donut mill there. It was spinning so fast I thought it was going to pop off and break into a million pieces. That's how extreme the winds were. Now, Teller County officials knew those extreme winds were coming, so they were very aggressive last night and this morning to get as much work as they could done before the worst of the winds hit, and it appears that strategy proved to be pretty successful. There is still a roadblock behind me here at right where County Road 51 splits off of County Road 5. But come tomorrow morning when they start the re-entry process for some of those evacuees, you can bet there will be a lot of cars lined up, all very much ready to go home.
Well, I was on my way home from work in Colorado Springs when the evacuation was put out. The police went and told my wife, get out of the house. And I happened to show up right after that. So we used 10 minutes to grab the dog and the clothes and get out.
Dustin Johnson's home on Aspen Valley Road was literally in the line of fire. He left Monday not knowing if it would survive.
I was worried. The wind was blowing everything toward my house, and I thought there was a pretty real risk that the house would burn down.
But despite those fierce winds that followed, preventing aircraft from assisting in the firefight for most of the day, good news about 24 hours later.
As of 4:30 this afternoon, the Highland Lakes Fire is 60% contained.
Teller County Sheriff Jason Mikesell said not only is the fire nearly 2/3 contained, but no additional homes burned.
We have had it threaten a lot of structures. And I'm going to tell you this, we're going to have a lot of residents when they do get to go home that are going to find that those fires went around their houses and those fire agencies were able to protect them from those things, and that it came right up to the back door.
The sheriff's office also released new images showing some of the land that burned and some of the water drops that helped to save it. And while some state resources have been released, the majority of fire crews fighting the Highland Lakes Fire will remain on scene until it's completely contained. Once again, the pre-evacuation notice has been lifted tonight. We expect that the re-entry process for evacuees will begin around 10 a.m. tomorrow. We don't have a lot of details or guidance as to how that will work. We expect that to come either overnight or early tomorrow morning from Teller County. You can stay tuned to KRDO.com for the latest details as we receive that from Teller County. Once again, though, that re-entry process is weather permitting. Reporting live tonight, about a mile north of Divide in Teller County, Bart Bedsole, KRDO 13.